All right. Page 43. So last time I asked you to do two things. Page 31 and page 33. So today I will first check the answer of page 33 with you, and then I will briefly talk about page 31 because the things that we are going to talk about on page 31 is the thing you have learned it before. You have learned it in the first term. All right, so let's have a look at the answers here. So in this exercise, you have to complete this article about skincare for teens with suitable linking words or connectives. You still remember what linking verbs or what linking words or connective that we have taught you last Tuesday? There are five different types of connectives, including, you still remember making comparison and contrasts,
Yes.
adding additional points, describing or discussing causes and results, making generalizations, and the last type is sum up. So there are five types of connectives that we introduced in our lesson on Tuesday. So now let's see if you can put the connectives that you learned on Tuesday into this exercise. So when I call your name, similarly, you have to read the whole paragraph, the first paragraph, including the two answers. Okay, well, so let's see who is the first one today. Sam.
Hello?
Yes. Please read the first paragraph with the two answers. Most of us
realize the importance of skincare care and follow a daily routine. Of course, it is good to be
disciplined.
Likewise, we should make sure that we are going about it in the proper way. Furthermore, keeping our skin clean and healthy can be simple and easy. Here are some tips.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Do you think Sam got the correct answers? Any objections? No? No objections?
However,
no objections? Or you agree with Sam's answer?
Sam's is always right.
Really? Okay, so let's see if any other students have different answers. Wallace.
hi.
Yes. Okay, you don't have to read the whole paragraph, but please tell me what answer do you have for question 1?
Oh, wait. Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1 and number 2, both answers.
Okay. Likewise.
Likewise. Okay. Number 2.
I don't know. I didn't do it. This one.
You didn't do it. It's fine because we are having online lessons. Okay. Look at here. The answer is not likewise. Do you still remember when to use likewise? When to use likewise? When we make comparisons. When we compare two similar things. All right. But here, look at it. Of course. Sorry, look at the first sentence. Most of us realize the importance of skincare and follow a daily routine. Of course, it is good to be disciplined. Third, we should make sure that we are going about it in the proper way. So pay attention here. The meaning of the first part here and the second part here is different. You are contrasting the difference. So you cannot say likewise, but the other way around. You have to say nevertheless or on the contrary. All right? So make sure you understand the difference between likewise and nevertheless. And for question 2, Sam's answer is not correct. We do not use furthermore. Keeping our skin clean and healthy can be simple and easy. This is not an additional point or an additional ideas of the first part of this paragraph. This is a generalization. So we have to use words like in general, on the whole, or to a great extent here. All right? Remember, it is not an additional point. It is just a generalization of arguments here. All right? So let's see if you make similar mistakes here. So if yes, we may need to go through these connectives again if all of you make the same mistakes. All right, so for paragraph 2, so to begin with, so from to begin with to here, greasy. From here to here. So the student is Jason. Jason, please read from to begin with to greasy with the answer 3.
To begin with, we should hear what
Go on first.
our face twice a day, morning and night. Remember to do it gently. Overwashing or over scrubbing
Yes.
does not help to keep our skin clean.
Yes.
On the contrary,
Yes.
it will strip our skin or natural oil, encouraging it to produce more oil and making our face greasy.
Okay.
In addition,
Stop, Jason. All right. So Jason, follow me. This one is, follow me, it is cleans.
cleans.
Yes, with the Z, cleans. Okay. It means wash. 清洗. Okay, it means wash. So what about this? This is strip. Okay, strip. Yes. Okay, it means you remove something. So it will strip our skin of natural oil. It means it removes natural oil from our skin. All right, thank you, Jason. So your answer is on the contrary. Yes, it's correct. On the contrary, you are talking about two different things. You are contrasting the difference. So here we use on the contrary. All right, very good, Jason. So next, student, you have to read from question 4 here to routines. Matthew.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, please go on.
In addition, washing our face too much can irritate our skin and cause redness.
Go on.
In short, we should take care when washing our scrubbing during these daily routines.
Routines. Okay, wait, Matthew. This word, follow me. Irritate.
Irritate.
Again, irritate.
Irritate.
Okay, thank you. So irritate means 刺激, 刺激. It can irritate our skin and cause redness. All right. So the answer that Matthew gave us was in addition. Yes, it's correct. We can use furthermore, moreover, or in addition here. Washing our face too much can irritate our skin and cause redness, but Matthew used in short here. In short here. Matthew, when do we use in short? What kind of connective is it in short? It is for
Sum up.
sum up. Okay. So in your opinion, you think that it is a summary. It's a summary. So let's see. We should take care when washing and scrubbing during these daily routines. All right. So this is not a summary. This is the result. So remember, this is the result of the reason here. Why should we take care when washing and scrubbing? Okay, because here, it will irritate our skin and cause redness. So for these two sentences, there is a cause and effect relationship. Cause and effect. 因果關係. 因果關係. Okay? So for cause and effect relationship, we have to use connectives like as a result, consequently, or therefore. So here we can use therefore. Any questions about question 5? All right, Kiko, you're back. Kiko, why are you late? Kiko,
Oh no!
can you speak? No? You just wake up? It's 4 p.m. already. Oh. Okay,
Yes, someone worse than me.
next paragraph. Next paragraph. Another tip for blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this long
I always have to blah 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 blah.
long paragraph. So let's see who is going to read this paragraph. Therefore and what's the difference between therefore and consequently? Okay, so at this stage, Tiffany, you can treat them the same. Both words are the same. At this stage, you can use them. Sorry, Dixon. Dixon is not here. Dixon. You can use them interchangeably. Haley, so the wheel picks you, not me. So please read this paragraph. Haley, are you here? Haley, are you here? You can't speak. Okay. So maybe you tell us the answer then. I'll read it then. You tell us the answer. For question 6. What's your answer? As a result. Yes, correct. Thank you, Haley. So here we use as a result or consequently, or you can even use therefore as you like. So let me read this paragraph. There are some difficult words here. So another tip for good skincare is changing a pillowcase regularly. So pillowcase, something that you need every day when you go to sleep. For example, once every week. Doing so helps to prevent our skin from coming into contact with bacteria from our hair. Do you remember this word, bacteria? So it is one of the famous words that we have nowadays. We have bacteria, and we also have virus. Like the very famous coronavirus nowadays.
I always have the coronavirus. It killed me.
To kill you, but you're still alive.
How do you know?
All right. So of course there is a difference between a bacteria and a virus. Bacteria, 細菌, virus, 病毒. There is a difference between these two types of things.
Bacteria start with a B, and virus start with a C.
Oh, thank you, Marco. So if you want to know more, you can ask your IS teacher, Ms. Lee, if you want to know more about the difference. All right. So from our hair, as we know, our hair constantly produces oil. As a result, or consequently, after many nights sleep, our pillowcase may become greasy. You may try to, for example, Kiko, you just wake up, try to touch your pillowcase to see if it is greasy. If it is, then be careful. You may be contacting with a lot of bacteria every day when you sleep. And a dirty pillowcase could give us spots. Spots. All right. So let's move on to the next paragraph. Finally. So when I call your name, please read from finally to here. Afterwards. Afterwards. Mary.
Okay. Finally, we should avoid taking showers that are too hot. After a day's hard work, it is tempting, particularly on a cold weather evening, to treat ourselves to a long and very hot shower. Yet very hot showers can strip our skin of essential
Moisture.
moisture
Mm.
and healthy oils. As a result, our skin will feel extremely dry and itchy afterwards. Furthermore, washing our hair with water that is too hot can dry out our scalp and damage our hair.
Go on.
Therefore, it is important to keep the shower water temperature lukewarm.
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 Okay, one more word, Mary. Wait. How do you pronounce SCALP? SCALP.
Scalp.
No.
Grip.
Scalp.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see if your answers are correct. Not all your answers are correct. Some of them only. All right. So let's have a look at this paragraph again. Thank you, Mary. Finally, we should avoid taking showers that are too hot. After a day's hard work, it is tempting, particularly on a cold winter evening, to treat ourselves to a long and very hot shower. Yet, okay, yet means but. They are similar, but and yet. But or yet, very hot showers can strip our skin of essential moisture and healthy oils. Okay, the first answer here is that is correct. We need to use connective to talk about cause and effect. As a result, or consequently, our skin will feel extremely dry and itchy afterwards. But Mary got the incorrect answer. Here we need to use likewise or similarly. Why? Because here, let's see, here, feel extremely dry and itchy, and this sentence, dry out our scalp and damage our hair, they are similar. Both of them are about what? Are about some bad things, right? Your skin will be dry and itchy, and can dry out your scalp and damage your hair. Both are the bad things. So we use a connective to make comparisons because they are similar. So here we need to use likewise or similarly. And for the last one, the answer is therefore, because these are all the reasons of here, the result. The importance of keeping shower water temperature lukewarm. All right, so let me ask one question. What is the meaning of lukewarm? So this is, I think this is a new word to you. What is the meaning of lukewarm? Any answers? If no, I'll use the draw. Okay. Thank you, Mark. 暖和熱的中間. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Lukewarm means 溫熱的, between warm and hot. So if you want a cup of water that is not too warm or not too hot, you can say, okay, can I have a cup of lukewarm water? But it's quite weird, right?
And that one cannot understand what you say. Lukewarm, can it or can drink?
But there is one very funny thing about this word. So this is for some students' reference. Lukewarm. So if you cut luke and warm, if you cut these two words, lukewarm, L-U-K-E, plus, okay, let me use this size. Luke plus warm. Do you think you can separate this word into luke and warm? Does luke mean more warm or warmer? Luke. So in fact, it's a funny thing. It's a funny word. If you look up the dictionary, there is no word luke. Yes, it's only a name. There's only a name. And it has nothing to do with the name, Luke. So if you believe in Bible, you know what a Bible is? If you believe in Bible, you may have heard of...
I believe in Jesus.
You believe in Jesus, okay. You may have heard of a name called 路加福音. So Luke in fact is the name.
I hear it.
路加。
我喺星爺嘅電影會聽過。
But does it mean that okay? 路加溫暖 means 溫和熱的中間? No, it's different. So remember, we cannot separate this word into two words. It is one word only. One word. It cannot be separated, unlike many words. All right. Okay. So now let's look at the last sentence. So the last paragraph. Here. So let me pick someone. Carl.
Yes.
Yes, please give us the answer. The whole paragraph, please. Read the whole paragraph with the answer.
Avis，快啲播首歌。
Okay, we are back. We are back.
哇，好恐怖啊！我哋快啊，走啊！
We are back.
啊，你好。Yes, we
哎
are.
呦 ，Goodbye。
So there is a connection problem. Sorry about that. There is a
No
connection
need, no need.
Technical difficulty。
Yes, technical difficulty. Wait,
添，你開咗攝像頭啊，Kim。
I will show you the screen. There is a technical difficulty. Okay, so sorry, Coral, I couldn't hear you. So please repeat what you said. Your whole paragraph, please.
In short, having good skin is easy and does not need to be costly at all, as long as part of it probably everybody can have clean and healthy skin.
Yes, thank you, Coral. And this word is clear, not clean. Clear and healthy skin. All right. So your answer is in short. So let's see if you're correct. Yes, good. So we can put in conclusion in short or to summarize here. Because you can see this is the last paragraph already. So in a good writing, you need to have a summary. So here it is a summary. So we use connectives, which is about making summary, like in conclusion, in short, or to summarize. All right. So any questions about this page? If no questions, we'll move on to page 31. Page 31. Page 31. So here, this is something that we learned, but frankly, this exercise is not easy. It's not easy. So I'm going to go through it with you again before we check the answers. So now let's have a look at here. So I don't know if you still remember the difference between gerunds and to-infinitives. We learned it in our first term. So look at here. We can use gerunds or to-infinitives with verbs to talk about thoughts and actions. Some verbs can be followed only by a gerund or only by a to-infinitive. All right. So this sentence is very important. So if you have a pen with you, please underline this or highlight this. And others can be followed by either. It can be followed by a gerund or you can follow by to-infinitive. There is no difference in meaning in most cases. So you may ask, so what verbs can be followed by gerund only, or what verbs can be followed by up to infinitive only? I don't know if you still remember. If you have the book with you, let me see, I'm checking. Please turn to page A11. Page A11. This page. Okay, page 11. I told you this page is very important. At least the first two columns here. The first two columns are important. This is okay. If you don't remember this part, it's fine. But you have to remember the words in the first two columns, because for the words here, they are verbs. They are followed by gerunds only. Verb plus ing. You cannot use to. Like after avoid, after admit, you cannot say I avoid to do something. You can only say I avoid doing something. Like here, for the second column, they can only be followed by to-infinitives. To-infinitives. Like here for the first one, I agree. I agree to do something is okay. But can you say I agree doing something? No. No. All right. So maybe some brighter students may have some questions on your mind. So what's the difference? Why aren't, for example, why aren't these words followed by gerund, but to infinitive? So this is a more challenging question. I'm not going to teach you now. Okay, you may ask me in person if you want to know the difference, because it's not an easy question. All right, so remember these words and you can finish page 31 easily. Okay, so let's look at page 31 again. Page 31 here. So there are some examples, like the first one. I have decided to give up using shampoo to clean my hair. So after decide, we have to use to infinitive. I am not going to turn the page for you, but if you look at the book, the middle column, the column in the middle, you can see the word decide. You can see the word decide. Decide can only be followed by a to infinitive. So this is why we use to here. We cannot say, I have decided giving up using shampoo. No. And here, the second one, the nurse suggests eating more fruit and vegetables. Again, if you look at this page, you can see the first column. From the first column, you can see the word suggest. Suggest. So it means that it can only be followed by a gerund, verb plus ing, not a to infinitive. So here, we use ing, but not the nurse suggested to eat more fruit and vegetables. No. Okay. I said that I will not tell the difference. I'm not going to tell the difference, but can anyone tell me why? Why is there a difference? Can anyone tell me why? It is a very
Why not?
Can anyone tell me? No one? Mark, do you know the difference? Do you know why is the difference? You know, don't know. Okay. Haley, do you know? So this is a issue about transitivity of the verb. Transitivity. Suggest. You don't know the question. Okay. Suggest is not a suggest is a transitive verb. And decide here, decide is not a transitive verb. It's an
Oh, he scored again.
I'm here.
Oh, this is better.
My network is not quite stable today.
It's like my dad.
I feel sorry for you. Really?
So I will end the lesson as soon as possible. Good for you. All right.
Yeah.
So we will end the lesson after checking the answers of this page. Okay. Look at here. So this exercise we have to complete this email with the correct forms of verbs and gerunds or to infinitives. You have to decide the first part and the second part. Okay. So for the first email, I will give you some hints. I'm going to show you the first word here. So these are the first words of each question of this exercise. And you have to tell me the second one. You have to tell me the second one. So there are two requirements. First, you have to identify the correct words. Second, you have to think about whether or not using a gerund or a to-infinitive. All right, so let me do the first one with you as an example. And I'll ask some students to do the third one to the seventh. All right, the first one. Hi, Joe. I've wanted to talk to you for a long time, but I don't know where to start. So I decided, when you do this exercise, you should always look at this table. Look at this table. So you can see that decide.
To write.
Decide is in the column in the middle.
To infinitive.
To infinitive, yes. We have to use to infinitive. So here, I will say to write. To write, yes. But not writing. Okay, so remember. All right, so for question 3, okay, I will do 2 more. I will do 2 more with you, and the next student, you have to do the next 3 for us. I've been very worried about you lately. Okay, so, but I want question. I've talked about it. What's the difference between late and lately? There is a difference between late and lately. Don't tell me it's a difference between an adjective and adverb. No. What's the difference between late and lately? So the lucky student to answer this question is Lucy. Lucy, what's the difference between late and lately?
Guys, can I read?
Yes?
Late 係遲到或者遲啲咁解啊
Yes. What about lately?
之後 lately 就係近排啊，近排或者
Yes. Yes. Very good. Very good, Lucy. Thank you. Bobo, aren't you the host? I can see Bobo 主持人離開了喎。Bobo?
But why she was the host?
你走咗啊，見到你個畫面啊。
Okay. All right. So late, Lucy is correct. Late means 遲啦，遲到 late. But for lately, it's different. It means recently. 近來的，近排。Okay. So pay attention to the difference here. Okay. So let me move on. Every time I see you, you seem. So for seem, we have to use to infinitive or gerund. To infinitive. So here the answer is you seem. Okay. So let me show you the answer. You seem to look very serious. You seem to look very serious. You cannot say you seem looking very serious because you can only use to after seem, but not verb plus ing. And then you used to laugh a lot before and loved. Okay, loved what? If you look at this table again, you cannot see love, right? There is no love here. So what does it mean? If you cannot find love.
You are forever alone.
It means that
you're lonely.
You can use both gerunds and to infinitive here. Both answers are acceptable. So here you can say, and loved telling or to tell jokes in our class. Okay? Okay, I'll do 5 as well, and you do 6 and 7. I really miss. For the first column, you can see miss here. It is followed by a gerund. So I think I really miss hearing those heartbeat laughs, All right, so I hope you have a better understanding of how to do this exercise. Now I'm going to invite one student to read from of course to the end of this email. All right, so the lucky student is Jackson. Jackson, are you here?
Oh, Jackson is too lucky.
Jackson.
Hi.
Hi. So please read from of course.
Of course, I'm not saying that you have to pretend to look happy, but I think you need to find someone to talk to instead of keeping your problems to yourself. Although I might not be able to tell you what to do right away, I'm more than happy to lend you an ear.
No, thank you, Jackson. You've got one correct answer. So I think you need to find someone to talk to, okay? But you said pretend to look happy, right? We use look here. We cannot use it twice. So another option is, but it's nice that you said to. You said to. You know that we have to use to. You know that we have to use to after pretend. So the answer is to be. We can use be. We can use be to introduce an adjective. So here, of course, I'm not saying that you have to pretend to be happy, but I think you need to find someone to talk to instead of keeping your problems to yourself. Although I might not be able to tell you what to do right away, I'm more than happy to lend you an ear. All right. So I'm not going to ask you the difference between land, because when I see land, I can think of one question. What's the difference between lend and borrow? I asked this question before, and you should be able to answer it. The difference between lend and borrow. I asked in the class. All right. Since we are running out of time, I'll go through this email now. Hi, Helena. Thank you for, okay, I will invite one student. So please read from thank you here to, let me see, to here, to can I, from thank you to can I. Okay, so let's see. Yale.
Oh no.
Your turn, Yale.
Can you repeat the question?
Please give us the answer of question 8 to question 10. Read
Okay. 使唔使讀個 hi 字啊
No.
哦 ，Thank you for keep 唔係 KEPT 應該點讀啊
？Kept。
咁呢個 BELGEVING 咧
？BE what?
BEL no LEBLI 唔係 BL
唔好串啦，改啦。
諗下先。你即係 B 下邊嗰個咧，嗰個 believe 加多個 ing 係咪 believing 啊
？Believing. Go on. Wrong.
Go on.
Not correct, but go on. I really appreciate that. Go on.
I really appreciate that. To be honest, I have been feeling 唔識讀嗰個
rather
unhappy lately because a group of boys from the school next to us, ours, started teasing 點讀啊 ？teasing me about my hair. I can't help to be 嗰個點讀啊 ？C 字頭嗰個 curly hair. Can I?
Okay, stop. You. So in the classroom, you already have to go to the corner. You speak too much Cantonese.
No problem lah. Here is not in the classroom 啊嘛。
Okay.
Use the Zoom and get you to the corner.
But you only got 2 correct answers, teasing and help. So let's see if another student can help you to get more than 2 correct answers. Raby?
Yes.
Okay, so please begin from thank you.
I don't know. I don't do this part.
Oh, you haven't done this part.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, to save time, I'll go for the answers with you.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, thank you for something. After for, we all know that we have to use a gerund. We have to use a gerund. So here we say thank you for offering to help. Thank you for offering to help. Because from the letter above, from Helena is trying to offer help to Joe. So as a matter of courtesy, to be polite, at the very beginning of this email, Joe says, thank you for offering to help. So it is courteous. And I really appreciate that. To be honest, I've been feeling rather unhappy lately because a group of boys from school next to ours. So this is quite difficult. But if you look at the word here, I have been. You still remember why do we use have been? Have been. When do we use have been? It is what tense? Have been. Have been is present perfect continuous tense. So here we have to use perfect tense as well, because you are talking something happened in the past and is still ongoing. So this is why you have to use present perfect tense. So the answer here is have kept. Kept teasing. It means that kept teasing, 持續地嘲笑啊，持續地笑啊 kept teasing. I have kept teasing me about my hair. And I can't help what? I can't help, after help, we have to use gerund. I can't help having curly hair. Can I? All right. This is more challenging. So if you don't understand, you have a lot of time nowadays. So please read these two emails again to make sure you understand why we have these answers and why not. Let's move on. It's natural. I didn't perm it. I hope no one perms your hair now. You know what perm is? You are not allowed to perm your hair in our school as a student of our school. Okay, go on. But they, yes, you're correct, Ron. But they what? But they refuse to believe me. Refuse to believe me. And then what? And start calling or start to call me sissy every time they see me on my way to school. So after start, we can use both ing, we can use both gerund and to infinitive because you cannot see this word in the first two columns of the book, of the appendix in your book. Okay, let me move on. I've been feeling so unhappy that again, we have to use perfect tense here because you're talking something still ongoing from the past. So here we say that I have even considered not coming to school, avoid them. Copy the answers to your book. It's quite difficult. You may ask me later in WeChat if you don't understand. But perhaps you are right. I should find someone to talk to. My mom suggested seeking help from the school social worker. Seeking help. So a lot of students will say seek for help. No, seek for help. Seek is a transitive verb. You can say seeking help, seek help, but not seek for help. So here my mom suggested seeking help from the school social worker, but I prefer. After prefer, we can use either to infinitive and gerund. So here the answers are I prefer sharing or I prefer to share my problems with friends. All right. Any other questions? So it's homework time. Homework. So before Tuesday, this Tuesday, you have to finish the grammar book. So if you read my notice, if you read the study guide, you know that, or maybe let me show you, I can show you. Please wait. Please wait. Okay. Here it is. Opening, I'm opening a document. Please wait. This page is a bit slow here. Okay. Here. So you should have read this document. And for this one, remember, it's only for 2ABC, class 2ABC only. One student from our class submitted this piece of homework. And this is a homework for 2ABC only, not for you. Not for
They
you.
are prepared to get.
That's just me.
One student from our class submitted. Okay, not for you. It's for 2ABC students. You only have to, you can watch the video again about connectives, and you have to go to Kahoot. You still remember to go to Kahoot. So we have new exercise every week. Okay, let me see. Here, Kahoot. Kahoot here. You have to do Kahoot. So for this week's assignment, please note that you have to do the following things. First of all, of course, the chapter about connectives. So it is chapter 13. Chapter 13. All right. So please finish. So let me see. Page 110. 110 to, let me see. (110) to 113. Okay, I will type it in the chat room. Grammar book, page 110 to 113. So this will be your homework this week. And next Tuesday, we'll do the grammar exercise on gerunds and to-infinitive next Tuesday. So if you want to learn something, remember you have to finish the whole exercise before coming to the class next Tuesday. We'll talk about it next Tuesday. All right? So any other questions? So please remember to finish your homework on time. So before the end of this lesson, I'll check your attendance again. No, you don't have to for class E because I share the answers with you. 用廣東話講啦，你哋同 ABC 班唔同啲，就 ABC 班冇理由佢哋一個禮拜得一堂， 好難全級一齊對 grammar 嘅。咁我哋自己班可以容易啲嘅，咁所以咧，我相信你哋啊，我唔似其他班咁要強制交嘅，我相信你哋有做落去，因為大部分同學咧都有一定嘅自發能力嘅，我哋班大部分嘅啫 ，OK。好，點名。So when I call on your name, please indicate that you are present. All right. Yvonne.
Bye.
Thank you. Alice.
Bye.
Coral.
Bye.
Emma.
Bye.
Lucy.
Bye.
Don't go yet. The lesson is still ongoing, not yet finished. Yo-Yo.
Bye.
Emily.
Bye.
Mary.
Bye.
Christina. Christina.
Bye.
Haley. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Bobo. I miss Bobo. Bobo.
Hi. Bye.
Yeah. Tiffany. Sorry, Tiffany, are you here? Yes. Okay. Mermaid.
Bye.
Kathy.
Bye.
Angela.
Bye.
Avis.
Up.
Sam.
Bye.
Kiko. Raby.
Bye.
Wallace.
Bye.
Kim. Ali.
Jack, I'm Sam.
Marco.
I am not here.
Oscar is not here. Ron.
Bye.
Mark.
Bye.
Alvin.
Bye.
Matthew.
Bye.
Okay, and then Jackson.
Bye.
Jason. Okay. Yale.
Bye.
Max. Okay. Dixon. All right. So remember， 未交張方話俾我知你父母幾時同我有電話會嘅同學，盡快話我知啦，最好今日之內啊，我先好安排時間嘅。All right. So this is the end of today's lesson. See you next Tuesday. Bye bye.
Goodbye and thank you, Mr. Guan. And remember to subscribe, like, and share to your friends.
Thank you, people.
Bye.
Okay, let me see where to leave.